Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fahad Zafar. It's my privilege to address you today in a PRMIA webinar as we delve into the critical topic of navigating governance, corruption, and country risk in Pakistan in the context of International Monetary Fund IMF's governance corruption diagnostic assessment. This session is especially timely given the various current missions to Pakistan under the Extended Fund Facility Program. Amidst a rapidly evolving global economic landscape, Pakistan stands at a pivotal juncture where governance reforms and anti corruption measures can play a significant role in reshaping the investment ecosystem. Significance of governance reforms and financial transparency. Governance reforms are foundational to economic development as they enhance public sector efficiency, promote accountability, and ensure equitable growth. In Pakistan, where economic challenges have historically been compounded by governance issues, reforms are not just beneficial, they are necessary. Fiscal transparency is a cornerstone of these reforms by providing clear, accessible information on government revenues, expenditures, and financial activities. Transparency fosters trust, a crucial commodity in the investment world. It reassures it assures investors that country is committed to responsible fiscal management, capable sustaining economic growth without succumbing to pitfalls of corruption. Building trust through transparency. When investors have confidence in reliability of a country's financial reporting, they are more inclined to engage in long-term investments. Profound examples exist where increased fiscal transparency has led to significant investment inflows and economic stability. Pakistan strides towards greater fiscal transparency. Pakistan strides towards greater fiscal transparency have already begun, showing positive trends. The public disclosure of national budget, fiscal policy, have revealed government's commitment to pioneering such transparency, making Pakistan increasingly attractive to investors seeking reliability and accountability. Corruption has long been identified as a significant impediment to economic progress and stability. It undermines trust, distorts markets, increases the cost of doing business. For potential investors, corruption poses unquantifiable risks that threaten the security of their investments and predictability of returns. Research indicates that countries with high corruption levels see significantly lower direct foreign investments and experience stunted economic growth. Strategies for effective anti corruption measures to combat these challenges, Pakistan must implement robust anti corruption strategies that do not only punish corrupt practices but also preempt them. This involves strengthening institutions that oversee compliance and accountability, ensuring their autonomy and efficacy. Transparency International's latest reports highlight that effectiveness of digital governance tools in monitoring public procurements and government spendings. Initiatives that Pakistan can adopt to streamline its anti corruption efforts. Role of IMF's governance and corruption diagnostic in assessment. IMF's scheduled diagnostic assessment will play a critical role in identifying structural inefficiencies and corruption loopholes, offering a roadmap to strengthen Pakistan's governance framework. This assessment will scrutinize alignment of Pakistan's economic strategies with international best practices, ensuring robust foundation upon which sustainable growth can be built. Economic stability brought by anti corruption. Effective anti corruption measures will lead to a more stable economic environment in Pakistan. When investors see commitment to rooting out systemic corruption, it engenders a climate of trust, attracting both foreign and domestic investments, which are crucial for economic recovery as well as growth. Now, some strengths of Pakistan. Pakistan has a large domestic market, over 241 million inhabitants, benefiting the expatriate remittances, benefiting from expatriate remittances, 8.5% of the GDP. Then we have large and inexpensive workforce, development of economic corridors with China and other Central Asian states. Pakistan is also a major player in Islamic finance. Weaknesses. Now we can jot out, we can just call out hundreds of weaknesses, but I'm just going to talk about the top four or five or six weaknesses. Now, the first is tensions at the border, tensions with the border countries. Pakistan has been having problems with India on their border. Then, in a year and a half or back, there were problems with Iran. Recently, Pakistan has problems with um, Afghanistan, the Taliban government in Afghanistan. And then we have a large informal sector. 80% of the jobs are not covered by social security. Low tax returns, low tax revenues, and risk of default on the public debt. Large and inefficient state owned enterprises. Public, large and inefficient state of owned enterprises. I'm just trying to recall PIA, Pakistan Steel Mill, and numerous other entities. Then inadequate education, health, infrastructure, and agriculture. Energy dependency, deficient electricity production, weak manufacturing industry, and export base. Opportunities can be ongoing reforms focusing on privatization, deregulation, deregulating present opportunities to invest in newly liberalized sectors or state-owned enterprises, sell PIA. PIA's privatization was not successful a few months back. Now government is starting another process. Then CPEC and regional integration. CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and other regional projects offer significant investment opportunities in infrastructure, energy, and logistics. Then growth in IT, digital sector. There's a large talent pool of entrepreneurs in the country, and there are a lot of opportunities in tech-based industries and startup ecosystems. Threats, security threat. Pakistan, though it has improved, But the security situation remains a concern. It has improved if we compare it with, those days of war of and terror when NATO was in Afghanistan. But now it has improved. Then global economic volatility, external shocks such as fluctuating commodity prices and geopolitical tensions can impact Pakistan export. Environmental challenges, climate change, environmental degradation pose a threat to agriculture and water resources. Fragile external account. Pakistan's trade balance is structurally in deficit due to country's heavy dependence on imports, mainly energy and food. The bill for which exceeds export earnings. This heavy dependence on imports and the significance of foreign investment have weighed hard on FX reserves. Strategic partnerships and investment opportunities. Saudi Arabia has shown interest in investing in various sectors in Pakistan. United Arab Emirates has shown interest in investing in real estate, hospitality, and infrastructure development. Uh, Qatar, with its vast financial resources, has also shown interest in investing in agriculture and food security. Qatar aims to secure consistent food supply chain and underscoring mutual benefits in agriculture technology and livestock development. China. China is the global power. We are living in a multipolar world, and China remains a dominant FDI player for Pakistan. Its focus is on infrastructure, energy, and manufacturing sector. Then strategic engagement with sovereign wealth funds. Strategic engagement with sovereign wealth funds. Uh, Pakistan must develop tailor made investment proposals highlighting potential returns, strategic benefits, socio-economic impacts of infrastructure projects, ensure transparency and regulatory frameworks that align with international investment standards to provide sovereign wealth funds with confidence in political and economic stability. Highlight success stories and case studies from similar projects to showcase Pakistan's commitment to facilitating smooth operations and partnerships. Understanding Special Investment Facilitation Council's mission. SIFC is envisioned as a transformative institution set to drive unprecedented foreign and local investments into Pakistan by simplifying investment procedures, offering incentives, and ensuring swift administrative responsiveness. responsiveness. SIFC is designed to create a business friendly environment. Facilitation and risk navigation by SIFC. One of the SIFC's pivotal roles is to provide clear framework for investment decisions, thereby reducing the country risk. It acts as mediator between the government and investors, ensuring implementation of regulatory measures that support investors' interests. By doing so, SIFC plays an integral part in mitigating the risks associated with political instability and bureaucratic inertia, the very risks that have often dissuaded investors, especially Middle Eastern investors. With SIFC's support, investors are discovering technology opportunities in key growth sectors like technology, agriculture, and infrastructure. These sectors are poised for growth and development thanks to Pakistan's geographical location, strategic geographical location, and Pakistan's demographic advantages. SIFC provides tailored investment packages that align with countries' development priorities, ensuring mutual benefits for investors and the national economy. There have already been some notable successes attributed to SIFC's role in last couple of years. These investments not only provide economic returns but also enhance nations' energy independence and environmental sustainability. Understanding and navigating country risk in Pakistan. Country risk refers to uncertainties and potential financial losses an investor might face due to changes in business environment or political landscape of the country. In Pakistan, these risks are include political instability, economic volatility, security concerns, and regulatory challenges, which have historically posed hurdles to sustainable investment flows. Political and economic risk. Political instability, often marked by shifting governance and policy changes, can deter investment confidence. The changing landscape of policy can lead to uncertainty about continuity of regulations that protect investors' interests. Economically, Pakistan has faced challenges such as inflationary pressures and significant current account deficit, which impact predictability of financial returns for investors. Security and regulatory risk. Measures are continually being undertaken by the government to improve security situation, especially in province of Balochistan, especially near the strategic Kawadar city. I call it city, future city. Additionally, complex regulatory frameworks and bureaucratic red tape can impede business operations, discouraging potential investments. Strategies to mitigate risk. Pakistan is actively addressing these risks through various strategic initiatives. Government's commitment to privatization, deregulation, liberalization. By liberalization reflects a progressive move towards stabilizing the business environment. Furthermore, initiatives such as National Action Plan, National Action Plan aim to stabilize security situation, progressively reducing security related risk associated with investment. SIFC's Special Investment Facilitation Council is central to mitigating country risk. SIFC's role, the role of SIFC in risk management. By providing investors with clear guidelines and dedicated support, SIFC reduces bureaucratic hurdles and enhances procedural efficiency. Its intervention is critical in creating a seamless investment process that minimizes the impact of regulatory fluctuations. Improving investor confidence through stability and predictability. अच्छा. Increasing fiscal transparency, as discussed earlier, contributes significantly to reducing perceived risks. As government continues to provide more predictable and transparent financial policies, investors' confidence is likely to improve. Coupled with SIFC's facilitative role, these measures underscore the commitment to creating a resilient investment climate. Looking forward, SIFC aims to expand its reach by integrating digital technologies to streamline processes further, ensuring seamless investor experiences. The integration will make investment procedure more transparent, efficient, fostering an even more inviting climate for future investment inflows. While challenges exist, Pakistan's focus on reforms and facilitation through institutions like SIFC provides a robust framework for risk management, enabling investors to navigate potential pitfalls effectively. With continued reforms, Pakistan aims to transform these risks into opportunities, paving the way for long term economic growth and investment attractiveness. As Pakistan stands on the brink of transformative economic reforms, governance improvements, strengthened anti corruption measures, and the proactive role of institutions like SIFC are critical. These elements are interwoven to not only reduce the risks associated with investment in Pakistan, but also enhance the nation's attractiveness as a destination for global capital. That's about it. Now we'll be happy to take questions. If any of you has any questions, you may please share through the chat box, and then we'll open your mics, and then that will be basically the end of our webinar. Thank you. QAs, please.